Hey, what's up, guys? Scavenger here. Little background on me. So, I moved like 2 years ago, and my stuff has been in boxes ever since. So, let's do a little unboxing of my crap. So, I already opened up this one, and let's see, what do we got here? Well, got Thanos, got a Stormtrooper, Mr. Chief himself, Mamster Chief. Is that Doctor Strange? Yeah, that's Doctor Strange over there. Stiltman. Nice. Y'all don't even know how long I've been collecting this guy. So I bought like the first 3 parts of him, the torso, both arms, and the head. So that's actually 4 parts, dumbass. But I didn't buy the characters that needed the legs because I plain didn't want them. I know, some people are going to feel some type of way, but whatever. I finally completed him, because even though I bought the legs separately off eBay, I didn't know what box he was in, so it's just been 2 legs sitting on my shelf for like a year now, and I finally completed him. Thank you, random character that has like almost no backstory at all. I love you. I love you. Dudes, this is healing. I know it's like corny and shit for me to say, because like I'm a grown man talking about toys, but I'm just taking all this stuff back out. This is healing. Yeah, this is healing. Got my boy Bro Thor. Hell yeah, boy. You know, his antenna have obviously gotten bent over the years, but I don't even mind that. Like, I think I fuck with it, The personality. It's even more like, come on, you really gonna fight a dude in stilts? And check it out, little Groot. They fly now. They fly now. Here's one of my biggest fears when I moved: is whose spear is this? This isn't a steer. Oh my fucking god. One of my biggest fears with this is whose staff is this? I don't know. I think maybe it goes to Wong down there, but I don't know. I can tell it's Marvel Legends just because like the plastic and the type of build and stuff like that. I can tell it's Marvel Legends, but whose is this? Back in the bin it goes. Check it out. So here's a little Hot Wheels TIE Fighter, and check this out. I'm such a child, bro. I don't even care, bro. But like, this is Bulbasaur right after he makes like a really bad dad joke. Here's a Bionicle mock that I made back in the day. Actually, all of my Bionicles are mocks except for like one of them. I don't have like technically any original ones, which is kind of lame. But this one I envisioned as like a giant brute. As you can see, he's 4-legged. Not really a centaur, like his 4 like legs all from the same spot. And he puts his head down like in this little guard thing whenever he's fighting and stuff. And then when he's more aware or wants to catch you sneaking up on him, he'll put his head up like that. This one I envisioned as like a assassin / bounty hunter type. Obviously he's got the crocodile head on one side, got a wolf head on the other, and he's got all kinds of different colored parts because I envision he just kind of mix and matches, and he's even got a prosthetic arm. How cool is that? This guy is like a deep sea hunter. If you notice, he actually has no eyes, and that was intentional because like deep sea creatures don't have eyes, and I learned that as a kid. And he's also got all these tubes and stuff, so to kind of look like the Predator. That's what I wanted to when I first made him, was like I wanted to make like, hey, something Predator looking. But I actually really liked the direction I went, and yeah, he's like a deep sea hunter. Here is 2 of the designs that I pretty much are stock. Like, this is how it came. I'm missing a finger right there, so that kind of sucks, but I'm sure it's in the bottom of that. But anyways, like, yeah, I mean, like, this shit goes hard, you know, so I couldn't change it, you know? And then this little guy, I love them both, you know, they came in a 2-pack back in the day, and yeah, cool. He is one of my only pop figures, because even though I hate, like, the pop design slash aesthetic, come on, dude, it's freaking Ripley in a power loader. How was I supposed to pass that up? I also have, like, a ton of Power Rangers. I, like, you know, have old stuff, have new stuff, just a ton of them. You can see a couple more down there, you know. Here's actually a really cool thing that I have that not a lot of people have. I'm missing the shoulder pommel. That's not in the box somewhere. That came like that. I got it off eBay. And dude, this guy was like, either he didn't know what he had, or he was just really generous, because he sold it to me for cheap. I got this for like, I think $30 or something, like way back in like 2019, dude. But yeah, Galaxy Upgrade Optimus Prime, so freaking cool, dude. Love him, love him. You know what sucks? This is my only Jetfire. Like, that's not true. I have the movie Revenge of the Fallen Jetfire as well. But as far as, like, classic white, like, Jetfire... That sounds weird. Anyways, classic Jetfire goes, this is my only one. And this is, like, a little kid... Like, I know they're all kids' toys, but this is, like, little kid's one. It's, like, super simple, and it doesn't even have fucking knees. Like, you know, no knees at all. That sucks. Hey, check it out, dudes. So this is an old one. This is actually my first video. If you're longtime fans, or, you know, if you just simply scroll down to the bottom, this was my first video on YouTube, was like a review of this guy. So, like, nice to see you again, little bro. Here's another more rare one. This is the Saucer Bumblebee, and he's actually really cool. I really like him. Maybe I'll do a full review, like when I do eventually get back to my all the Bumblebee videos. Remember that, when that was a thing? Yeah. Also, look how much I'm getting, like, holy cow, I've got to put all this stuff up now. But, yeah, this is another rare one. Not rare, because he's been re-released in, like, a 3-pack, I think. But, really like this guy, and I hope you guys can get your own, like, you know, just gotta keep looking and, you know, find those deals, and eventually... you'll find them, you know? You'll be able to find them. Oh my god. I think this one might be missing something. Hopefully it's in the bottom of the box. Hey, check it out. By the way, Thunder. Anyways, you can see my off-brand Constructicon. This is Swindle, I'm pretty sure. But, yeah, I'm an idiot, and way back in the day, I bought an off-brand Transformer. However, he's pretty good. He's nice and solid. He's actually held up a little bit better than some of the official stuff. I mean, like, look at this. Alright, now look at this. Oh, that was a bad example. There we go. You know, so it's actually kind of held up. Holy crap. The fact that she survived, bro. Like, seriously, this figure is so small, so spindly, and all 8 legs are there. This thing survived for 2 years in a box? Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Now Tarantulas has his waifu back, you know? She's like, I don't want anything to do with you, you know? And he's just like, my queen, you know? Actually, Inferno was that. But yeah, hell yeah, dude. Now I just need the silver bolt that's coming out, and then boom.
Watch the nature terrorize.
Dude, the fact that this has stayed together, like, I'm surprised it didn't explode like the show, you know? But this is awesome. I love it. I have so much to get through. You can't even tell what it's all just a massive garble of color. Oh, there's his wings, by the way. I think this was one of the rare ones, I hear some people say. But check it out, Snapdragon. And Chrome Dome, I mean. The gay Transformer. Who I got solely because apparently he's gay or something. I don't know, man. I'm also gay, so I resonate with that. Plus, he got style, man. Look at that. Hey, what's up, guys? So it's actually the next day, and this is my shelf. So I got helmets up top, these are all subject to change, both in placement and what shelf they're going on, and why is the fucking why is that like that? Anyways, but Power Rangers on the bottom, Halo stuff. I really thought I had more Halo stuff, but I guess not. When I know I have two vehicles, I have both a Warthog and a Ghost. Anyways, couple Transformers. Like I said, very much subject to change, you know, and then the helmets again. And I put the two gay Transformers together because I think they'd be friends. Not that type of fan. I'm not one of those, like, people who, you know, sees two gay characters and ships them. I just think they'd be friends, you know? Like, actual friends, again. But this has been a lot of fun. I'm gonna buy another shelf and put it into that corner. Clear out all that stuff, obviously. And, maybe start getting into those boxes. I don't know. I have too many. This isn't even all of them. I put some in the closet down the hall, actually. So, I have a lot of stuff. But, you know, suffering from success, right? Anyways, I've been Scavenger Reviews. Excuse me, sorry about that. I've been Scavenger Reviews, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace out. Yeah.